We are in Toronto for the Vegan Convergence of the People, number 23, the 23rd version of this. So it's a both in-person and virtual conference of like-minded people. I call it the ultimate vegan collaboration. It's about trying to create a vegan world as quickly as possible because it's absolutely essential for the planet to thrive. Planet B is not a place we go to. It's the world of Planet A turned upside down. It's about looking at everything as if nature has always been in charge, as opposed to humans thinking that they are in charge. So it comes from a position of humility. So it's a reinterpretation of everything that has happened, and it also shows us the path forward as to how we should be behaving. So Planet B is a socio-technical system architecture. So think of it as a system design for a vegan world. And to get to Planet B, we have to first understand that the current Planet A is not working. Okay? Then you have to identify the foundational myths, those things that are making Planet A not working. Then you have to replace them with truths or axioms so that it will start working again if you create a system with that. Then you have to identify goals that are no longer valid, like goals like economic growth or exploiting animals with less feed, whatever it is. It's those kinds of goals we have to throw away. And then you have to incorporate goals that actually work, like zero animal exploitation. So when you create these goals, then it becomes easy to meet the other goals that we have, like no hunger, zero poverty, good health and well-being. So if you want to create world peace and planetary health, you have to design for it. That's the point I'm making. And Planet B is a design aimed at achieving world peace and planetary health. Okay? And it's a fairly systematic design from an engineering perspective. And so then you have to design this for the right goals with the right axioms. And then you have to help people transition from where they are to where they need to be. Because if you don't design world peace and planetary health, you will never achieve it. It's not going to be achieved by tweaking Planet A when it's already built on myths that are wrong. It's like your foundations are wrong. How can you build a building on top of it? Right? So that's what I'm saying. You have to create the right foundations first and then create world peace and planetary health. So I'm looking at it from a very engineering perspective. We have to create minimum viable experiments of 10 to 20 cities, 70 to 20 communities that are living this way in Planet B, and then show people, hey, this is how you could be. Come and visit us and see. Like Toronto could be a city like that. Okay, if Toronto or some suburb of Toronto decides to be a Planet B city, we can help them create systems where healthy food is free and people's health is taken care of first, as opposed to treating diseases. You have to create an environment where health is normal, not diseases are normal. And that's what we have today. Diseases are normalized. We convince children to eat candy. Halloween, we give them candy. We put candy at eye level for children. So we get them addicted to sugar. And then they grow up to be adults who have addictive behaviors. So the first observation we make is that legacy systems have resistance to change. So they figure out a way to maintain the system while doing surface level reforms. They don't do structural reforms. Okay? This is why you have never abolished colonialism. You'll never abolish slavery. You'll never abolish hunger, because it's structural, it's built in. So once we know that, we have to create systems that actually have zero hunger, that actually have no colonialism. Structure currently supports hunger. Why? Because the way you're doing profit maximization, which means every supplier is making sure that the demands are met. So who has the most demands? The rich people do. So you create food for the rich, not for those who are hungry. So this is why You can never eradicate hunger in the current system. Even though the UN can say they're eradicating hunger, they will never do it because it's structurally impossible. And once you know that, you say, are we really serious about zero hunger? If you're serious about zero hunger, I can show you how to do it. But you have to change the system. So we spend too much energy fighting things. You don't have to fight things anymore. You just have to create things that actually work and show people. Here is a system where no one is hungry. You know? And why would you like to live there? Right?